Good evening. My name is Darby Mead and I'm the principal of Vancouver iTech Preparatory. I'm here to welcome you to the senior celebration. We're going to open with the national anthem. Tonight, we're here to recognize our pending graduates for the culmination of their individual efforts in academics and community service. Graduates, the staff at iTech has seen you grow from wide-eyed sixth graders moving through the halls of iTech Middle School, wondering what iTech was all about, to now wide-eyed seniors moving through the halls of the new iTech, wondering what the world holds in store for you. In fact, it seems like just yesterday that we were all wide-eyed and wondering where this adventure would take us. So much has changed. This celebration tonight indicates that whatever is in store for you in the world beyond iTech, you are now ready. You took a chance on a school that held novel ideas and changed as those ideas were refined, and you never missed a beat. In addition, you persevered through the move of the school and a pandemic with remote learning, all in your senior year. Your dedication and flexibility will be something that I will always remember and cherish about this class. So let's get to the reason we're here tonight. It's time to celebrate your work, your accomplishments, and your transition to the next phase in your life. Before I turn over the event, I want to share a few facts with our audience about this class as a collective group. Students challenge themselves to 32 credits over their 4 years. This class earned 1,430 Clark College credits and 80 Washington State University Vancouver semester credits. Remember that there are only 41 of them. In their time at this school, this group of seniors have led iTech to distinctions including the Washington STEM Lighthouse School Award, a Washington Innovative Schools Award, an American Superintendent Association and Successful Practice Network distinction as one of the top 25 innovative schools nationally, and 2 years of being ranked in the state of Washington in the U.S. News and World Report's Best High School report. These are all due in large part to the foundation that this group built and the pride that they have taken in the growth of iTech. I think our seniors deserve a round of applause for their collective efforts and amazing accomplishments. Please join us at home. Before we go any further, let's take a moment to recognize how far they have come in a short slideshow. Our 2020 senior speakers either comprise the top 5% of this year's graduating class or have been chosen by our students and faculty to address the audience. This is a high honor, and these 4 students will share a brief glimpse into their lives at iTech and their hopes for the future. The order of speakers tonight is Miley Brodniak, Fu Shen, Peyton Gordon, and Gabby Carver. The theme for this year's speakers is Growing Together.
Tetris is a game where colored shapes fall down the screen so you can puzzle them together and fill up the rows they create. Rows get deleted when they're filled all the way, and the object of the game is to last as long as you can without letting the rows pile up to the top of the screen. Sounds easy enough, right? Well, kinda. Starts out that way. But the longer the game goes on, the faster the shapes start falling. Things get complicated, chaotic, messy. Next thing you know, you're at level 10 and you're screaming at your computer like it's Black Friday and someone just snagged the last waffle iron. You don't control what blocks it gives you, and sometimes it gives you really, really bad ones. And no matter what you do, you can't seem to make them fit together. You wish you could go back to the start of the game when things were slower and easier and safer. But for some weird reason, you keep on playing. As the game gradually becomes harder, you get used to it. You quicken your reaction time. You start recognizing patterns. You start thinking faster. And as the game goes on, you slip into a bit of a rhythm. It doesn't get easier, but you do get better at it, and you learn and grow with each new level. Why am I talking about Tetris at a senior celebration? Well, in part because almost everyone in our grade has played it at least once during class. Don't even lie to yourself, we all know about the secret website. But that's not the only reason I'm bringing it up. It's also kind of relevant. Did my description of the game sound familiar? It should. I just described high school, and life as a whole, really. The only difference is, Tetris actually shows you what block it'll throw at you next. Life is a bit less predictable. And yet, here you are, living, breathing, mostly in one piece. No matter how hard and fast things got, you pulled through, and you made it this far. So good job. But the game isn't over yet. This graduation here is just a level up. It's just a moment to pause the game and check your score, to look back and see how far you've come. Things are going to get faster and crazier from here, and you're going to rise to the challenge just as you've risen to all the challenges in the past. You're going to kick adulthood in the backside, and you're going to look sexy while doing it. Keep on playing that game, my friend. Show those colorful geometric shapes who's boss.
Hello everyone, it's finally our class of 2020's graduation. I have met so many interesting peers and teachers who are so unforgettable at iTech. We have gone through a lot of chaos and we are finally here. Initially, I did not expect to attend iTech at all until my freshman year. From elementary school to now, this minute, I have switched 8 schools within 12 years. I did not have friends. I did not have a strong bond with anyone at my previous schools. I wasn't sure what I wanted to pursue in the future. I just did what people wanted me to do. I joined iTech just because I wanted more preparation for college and strengthen my skills in STEM fields. I would say my personality is chameleon. I've been changing the ways I act constantly since I joined, like 10th grade, and I was not a very open-minded person. My English speaking and writing were so broken that I could not believe how I survived. I was also a little asocial and salty. Looking at myself right now, I can see the transition in these 3 years and how it makes me succeed in the future. In the transition from the Clark building at WSUV campus to our own building, we have experienced the incredible and fun days both at the extinct high school only hall and our permanent campus. Teachers at iTech are friendly and willing to help. Our STEM teachers inspire me to try harder in these subjects. I haven't said I hate one specific subject because I know that they are not as unapproachable as I thought. Miss Johnson's social issue project in AP English has taught me to speak up for myself fearlessly. Without that project, I could not imagine myself being so comfortable to speak about heavy political or social topics on my platform or in person fearlessly. And iTech has a very unique experience that I would never have it outside of this campus. In addition, because of the existence of Vancouver iTech Preparatory, it gave me a choice to prove my outstanding work and get an absolutely solid choice to attend my dream college, University of Washington. Also, my dream major, urban planning. And yeah, it's really interesting to see people in this day and age growing up and becoming more mature. We are now about to graduate and ready for our new life. Graduation is the last step of our high school journey, but it's definitely not the final. We are so excited to spend the next few years at the new college campus and enjoy the ideal student life we've worked so hard to get. Wherever you go, whatever you study, I'm giving you all the good luck before graduation ends. Thank you.
Hello, class of 2020. It is I, Peyton Gordon. But you already knew that. The kid, more so young man now, who loves to listen to Elton John and watch Japanese animated cartoons about firefighters and time travel. Maybe a little different from the rest of you all, but that's alright. Just because we're different and we like what we like is perfectly okay. We are living in a very hard time right now in this world, from viruses to even cancel on our graduating year. But obviously, that didn't stop us. Look at us, all of us. We made it through our senior year. We pushed through these challenging times, have made sacrifices for the greater good, and even in the end, we're all still together. Even if this is some of our last times together for a very long time, with today's technology and devices, I'm sure we can all keep in contact with close friends and family. From 6th grade all the way to 12th, we have all definitely made changes in our life with new opportunities and new people coming and going in our life, and I will never forget the friends and memories I've made here with them, and the smile coming to school every day getting to see all of them. A small but memorable memory I remember from 6th grade was on my first day getting to meet all sorts of new people, but I was very shy and somewhat scared to talk to people. But now I take a look at my senior year and all my friends are there and we're all laughing and they're there to greet me, and I was neither shy or awkward, but excited to spend my last year with them. This class is one of the best we have at iTech and 2020 graduates, in my personal opinion, and I wanted to thank my family for supporting me through this tough time, and all throughout my life. A big shout out to my sisters and brothers, and all the siblings out there we have, and all the other families out there doing what they can to make their child's life a little bit better. I also would like to give a shout out to all the teachers for all the support and care they gave all of us for our whole time being here. I've never seen more caring, patient, helpful teachers at any other school before. From Mr. Zingali's history lessons and cool new tech he got, to Mr. Wolverton's chemistry lab and the cool experiments we made, to Mrs. Johnson's English literature, to Mr. Larson's physics lessons. You all gave me such wonderful memories as teachers. All of you. And I wouldn't replace any one of you. Friendships made school easier to get through. Old ones and new ones. Breakouts to meeting old past pals. From a couple of goofballs to our first date. And to the many friends forgotten, yet back once again. They all made it easier for me and made my life just a little bit better. And I wish everyone at school best of luck on their new life to college. Thank you. Don't forget, the future is always blank. Only your willpower can leave footsteps there.
Hello, class of 2020 parents and staff. I hope you have all been staying healthy and hanging in there during this unprecedented time. Many of us have been impacted by this pandemic, and my heart is with everyone. There is a lot of information unknown right now and a lot of questions left unanswered. There is uncertainty about what's next. When will this all be over? How will this pandemic affect us moving forward? Uncertainty can cause a lot of challenges, but with challenges comes strength. The class of 2020 has endured loss of a regular senior year. Instead of intentionally not attending school for one day and calling it senior skip day, it turned into 3 months. But we have shown that not even a worldwide pandemic can stop us from thriving. We are learning new ways to communicate with our peers and thinking about how we can help our community. Although we were unable to finish our senior year, we are still able to reminisce on all the memories we have made over the course of 4 years. Memories that we will hold on to for the rest of our lives and tell our kids with pride that we were in the class of 2020. Surviving a pandemic in the final 3 months of high school meant remote learning and social distancing. These changes have created some obstacles for us, but these barriers also make us stronger. And with this strength, the class of 2020 is going to accomplish remarkable things. We have seen the struggles others have had to face, and being the problem solvers we are going to use the critical thinking skills that we have developed while in high school to create new, innovative solutions to current problems and possibly even prevent future ones. My fellow graduates, your future is extremely bright. Who knows what you will end up doing, but whatever you do, make it meaningful. Life may have its ups and downs, but do not let the obstacles stop you from living your life. There will be setbacks. These may even knock you off the ground. They may even change your path in life. But unpredictability is part of life. You learn as you go. The knowledge you gain through life sets you up for new experiences and opportunities. Get as much as you can out of life because it really does move fast. I cannot wait to see all the amazing things the class of 2020 is going to accomplish, the adventures you will all embark on, the opportunities you will all be handed. We have the power to create real change. Let's make the world a better place together. Thank you.
Thank you to our speakers, and a wonderful job. In lieu of salutatorian and valedictorian, Vancouver Public Schools recognizes the students who have obtained a GPA that places them in the top 5% of the graduating class. For iTech, this consists of 2 students. This is a high academic honor, and I would like to recognize the members of the class of 2020 who have earned this honor. Fu Shen and Cameron Goldsmith. Thank you, and I'd like to now turn it over to Mr. Topfest.
Hello, I am Zach Todfest, Associate Principal here at iTech. For the remainder of the program, we're going to be recognizing all of our seniors and their accomplishments. At this point in the program, we would like to individually highlight all of our students. As Mrs. Campania reads each student's name, she will give highlights about each student. Please know that they received in their packets a stole, cords, student certificates, and pins. Some of the cords, pins, and certificates the students received are: 10 students are receiving the Presidential Award for Educational Excellence. This requires a student to maintain a 3.5 GPA or higher. They will receive a certificate and a black and gold pin with the Presidential Seal. 31 students will be receiving the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. This is designated for students who have taken a rigorous academic schedule, and for iTech, that means they have achieved the 32 credits to graduate from our program, which exceeds the district requirement of 24 credits. The students will receive a white and gold pin with a Presidential Seal and certificate. 12 students are earning honor cords. This required a 3.25 GPA or higher. 8 students will receive National Honor Society cords. 4 students are Washington State Honors Award recipients based on their SAT and GPA. 18 students are Department Award winners. 4 students are earning their associate's degree from Clark College. Students also receive pins for participating in clubs such as ASB, Key Club, Robotics, Yearbook, Science Olympiad, iHistory, and the Raven. As well as every student will receive a pin with the iTech crest showing their completion of our program. The idea behind the pins is the students will place them on their stole and wear them at graduation. They will then have a keepsake of their time here at iTech. Now I will turn it over to Mrs. Campania.
Hello, class of 2020. Before I recognize each one of you guys, I just wanted to say that I miss you all very much. We didn't have a lot of time together this year, but I want you to know that you guys are always going to hold a special place in my heart, and I really hope that you come back and visit in future years and let us know what you're up to. Miss you. Jared Arvey, Key Club pin, National Honor Society pin, Honors Cords, Presidential Award for Educational Excellence, and a Washington State Honors recipient. Michaela Barger, National Honor Society pin, ASB pin, Key Club pin, and Yearbook pin. Michaela is receiving her associate's degree from Clark College and the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Shelby Diener, ASB pin, Yearbook pin, and Raven pin, and is receiving the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Spencer Bierke, National Honor Society pin, ASB pin, and the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Nathan Bowen is receiving the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Miley Brodniak is receiving an ASB pin, an iHistory pin, honors cords. She's a Washington State Honors recipient and is receiving the Presidential Award for Educational Excellence. Tiara Butler is receiving an ASB pin and a Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Aiden Craig is receiving Yearbook pin and the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Carson Davis is an Eagle Scout and is also receiving the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Sonia Duran is receiving the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Michael Fuel is receiving an ASB pin and the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Parker Fisk is receiving the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Jeremy Ginter is receiving the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Weston Goff is receiving a Robotics pin, Science Olympiad pin, Honors Cords, and the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. He's also a Washington State Honors recipient. Cameron Goldsmith is receiving Honors Cords, the Presidential Award for Educational Excellence. She is a Washington State Honors recipient, and she's also top 5% of iTech's class of 2020. Peyton Gordon is receiving an ASB pin and a Yearbook pin, as well as a Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Fahad Hamad is receiving an ASB pin and the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Ray Hubler is receiving a Robotics pin and the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Garrett Howell is receiving an ASB pin, National Honor Society pin, and a Key Club pin, as well as the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Maria Ivchenko is receiving an ASB pin and a Science Olympiad pin, as well as Honors Cords and the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Cameron Jersich is receiving ASB pin, a Yearbook pin, Honors Cords, the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement, and she also recently signed a letter of intent to play softball at Clark College. Gabby Carver is receiving National Honor Society pin, ASB pin, a Key Club pin. She's also receiving her associate's degree from Clark College, as well as receiving Honors Cords and the Presidential Award for Educational Excellence. Ozzie LaSalle is receiving a Robotics pin and the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Benjamin Lemming is receiving the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Anthony Lindberg is receiving an ASB pin and the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Isaac Martin is receiving a Yearbook pin as well as the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Brianna Matekovich is receiving a Key Club pin, a Yearbook pin, an ASB pin. She's also receiving her associate's degree from Clark College and will receive the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Vincent Pettis is receiving a Science Olympiad pin, an ASB pin, and the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Joshua Ramos Escobar is receiving the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement and the Seal of Biliteracy. Liam Roberts is receiving the National Honor Society pin, a Key Club pin, Honors Cords, and the Presidential Award for Educational Excellence. Caitlin Rossiello is receiving an ASB pin and the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Xander Schill is receiving the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Nathaniel Shaw is receiving an ASB pin, honors cords, and the Presidential Award for Educational Excellence. Fu Kui Shen is receiving National Honor Society pin, a Key Club pin, honors cords, the Presidential Award for Educational Excellence. Fu's at the top 5% of iTech's class of 2020 and is also receiving the Seal of Biliteracy. Gary Smith is receiving a robotics pin and the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Aaron Snooey is receiving a Science Olympiad pin as well as the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Thomas Tapscott is receiving a yearbook pin and the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Corbin Thomas is receiving an ASB pin and the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Caden Villanueva is receiving an ASB pin and the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. Cassandra Vogel is receiving an ASB pin, a yearbook pin, an iHistory pin, honors cords, and the Presidential Award for Educational Excellence. Sophia Zabel is receiving a National Honor Society pin, an ASB pin, a Key Club pin. She's also receiving her associate's degree from Clark College. She is a Washington State Honors recipient. She's also receiving honors cords from iTech and the Presidential Award for Educational Excellence. I'd like to now turn it over to Mr. Topfest for the Citizenship Award.
It is now my pleasure to present the Citizenship Award. This award is the highest recognition the faculty gives to 2 graduating seniors. The Citizenship Award is granted with the following points in mind. The recipients must demonstrate willingness and dependability, a democratic spirit, a high level of character, and work for the good of the group rather than oneself. The recipients of this award will have their names engraved on a larger school plaque that will hang in our front office for all of our community to note. This year's highly deserving and respected recipients of the Citizenship Award for the class of 2020 are Fu Shen and Miley Brodniak. Congratulations. Next, teachers will present the department awards.
Welcome, seniors. This video is for the presentation of the Outstanding Senior in Mathematics Award. Myself, Mr. Rogers, and Mr. Carlson are all in agreement. We all decided on the same student for this award. We all thought that this student was great to have in class. They always did all of their work, even all the individual homework problems. We know that there's a lot of them sometimes. They worked hard to learn all the concepts when they didn't understand them, and when they did understand them, often taught their peers, which is always a big help and a great demonstration that a person really understands the material. So, the Outstanding Senior in Mathematics Award goes to Cameron Goldsmith. Congratulations, Cameron. Myself, Mr. Rogers, and Mr. Carlson all think that you deserve this award. You earned it, and we hope that you continue to use mathematics in your adult life, and if you don't use mathematics directly, hopefully you use some of the logic concepts developed by learning mathematics. Congratulations!
For my award for the Senior Science Department Award, I want to recognize a student who joined biology their second semester freshman year, knocked it out of the park with their thinking, their writing, and their biological concept knowledge. Joined me chemistry year, continued to do an excellent job in terms of chemical concepts, and joined me for their senior year in Issues in Technology and Environment class. Took on various roles, including standing in front of the Board of Transportation for CTRAN and defending their idea, as well as teaching the class about food waste and taking control of some classes and teaching and leading the way. I'd like to honor Shelby Beanerth for the Senior Science Department Award. Congratulations, Shelby. You did a great job. Good luck. Hopefully you'll keep going on in science.
Hello seniors, Mr. Larson here. I'm making this video to present my award for the Outstanding Senior in Science for the class of 2020. So I had this student in both the first year physics class and in advanced physics. And not only did they perform well grade-wise, academically, but they also demonstrated a deep conceptual understanding for the topics we were learning about. They always turned in really high quality work and projects, and I could tell that they were deeply curious about learning about the laws of the natural world. So without further ado, I would like to give this award to Nate Shaw. Congratulations, just excellent work through all the years that I had you as a student, and I hope that you continue to utilize and apply the concepts of critical thinking that we learned in the physics classes, and I wish you luck with all your future endeavors. Thank you.
Hello Ravens, it's Miss Kuna. This year I'm giving the English award to someone who I haven't had in class for a few years. However, I still remember her charisma and I remember her writing very well. This person would write with dedication and with soul. Every single piece of writing had emotion to it that you could feel as the reader, and I think that is what makes the difference between a good writer and a fantastic writer. And with that being said, my award for English goes to Miley. Thank you.
Hello seniors and congratulations this year. I really missed you and I hope you are all doing well and staying healthy. I will be giving out 3 social studies awards because I couldn't choose just one. The first social studies award goes to a student that always liked to strike up a conversation about history with me. He frequently read and viewed historical books and documentaries. He liked to tell me his viewpoint on historical events and issues, and he was just genuinely interested in social studies. This social studies award goes to Isaac Martin. My next social studies award goes to a student that was a perfectionist when it came to her projects in my classes. She made sure that her projects were interesting and vivid. She loved the use of primary sources and was in awe of how people lived and survived throughout the first half of the 20th century. And she made sure to tell me about it. This social studies award goes to Caitlin Rossiello. And my last social studies award goes to a student that was a complete joy to have in class. She was able to share her viewpoints and listen to others with respect. Her projects were always completed on time and they were always so unique and outstanding. She was and is incredibly creative in everything that she does. This social studies award goes to Miley Brodniak.
Good evening. This year, the recipient of the Robotics Award has mastered all areas of robotics, understanding the problem, research, planning, design, building, programming, even driving. This person has shared robotics with other high school students, other middle school students, elementary school students, as well as others outside of iTech and our district. They've participated in competition robotics for all of the 6 years, so that iTech has had a robotics team. This year's robotics award goes to Weston Goff. Congratulations, Weston.
This next award is the Engineering Award, and when I was thinking of a student that really fits that engineering mindset, who thinks creatively, thinks technically, thinks how to solve problems, how to make the world better, I was really thinking of this student in mind. So what does an engineer look like? I was going to walk you through just like a one or two examples to really show off this student's skills and why they come to mind when I think of like, hey, who is the engineer of that class? This is a project that this student was working on. It's a 3D print filament reclaimer. So when you make a 3D print and it messed up, because they happen all the time, you can grind it down, melt it back into filaments again so you can try again. And like, just understand that process and then being able to actually do it. And then this student actually set up this whole machine, got it all ready, and practiced doing that for us. That was pretty cool. This student also, freshman year, showed up to me in my electronics class and was like, hey, I really love computer-aided drafting and showing off the 3D print that I want to learn how to do. And so they really took off and really showed how that works. Another project that this student worked on was this cell phone charging station. Kind of has that visual appeal of iTech, and it makes it convenient so that students can charge their phones if they lose their charger. And that's kind of what an engineer to me really is about, is making the world a better place through their skills, through their energy, through what they can try and solve to make things better. So it's with great pleasure and proud heart that I am happy to introduce Ozzy LaSalle as the Engineering Department Award winner for graduating class of 2020. Congrats, Ozzy.
Well, hello seniors. It is exciting to be able to share these moments with you guys. And I know that these are definitely different times than we actually wanted to be awarding you these awards in. But here we are, and for this award, I'm going to be giving this to someone that is deserving of the Excellence in Art Award. This person has been a student of mine for many years, and she has excelled in every class that she's taken from me. And in addition to excellence in terms of overall craftsmanship, this person has really put out her best effort in everything that she had done, whether it was through visual arts or photography, or in the work that I've seen her do in yearbook. This award goes to Cassandra Vogel. Thank you so much for your amazing work that you've done. It's been truly an honor to see you work within my courses, and the paintings that you've created, the photos that you've taken are truly remarkable. I hope that you continue with this passion as the years progress. No matter what career you might have, if it's not in the arts, I trust that you are going to continue to be creative no matter what you do. And I hope that you do continue in the arts. Take care. Thank you so much, Cassandra. This next award goes to an individual who has displayed excellence in photography. Now, there are many of you guys that are very well deserving of this award. So it always makes it really hard for me when it comes down to situations like this. Now, this person that I chose for this award, though, he gave it his all throughout his photography course with me. And that really shows a lot to me that he was willing to stick it out no matter what. That's one factor that kind of came into my decision. But also, this was somebody that showed true joy and was inspired by the photography that he took. He would come up to me and show me some of the photos that he had taken because he was excited about them. So I really love seeing that level of passion within this person. And in addition to the overall dedication and that inspirational enthusiasm that he displays, this person also has a great element of composing a photo. So something that I think comes to some of you guys, you're able to really capture photography and capture what it means to have an eye for photography. So there are many of you guys that were in that category as well, but this individual really harnessed all three of these different traits and I just felt that he was very well deserving. So this award for this year's Excellence in Photography goes to Carson Davis. Good job.
This next award goes to the Technology Award, and I just couldn't decide on one student, so I'm giving it to two of them. These two students really just showed off their skills to me over the last 4 years that I've known them, and it just continually impressed me, not just in my computer science classes, but also in the engineering courses that I had with them, that they took on some computer science related projects and really showed off those skills through those projects. One of the students sat here and just kind of helped me this year a lot with helping explain some of the AP computer science principles and concepts to students. It was just wonderful to have them in class, not just the first year they were with me, but multiple years that they helped show off their tech skills. And with that, one of the students is Ray Hubler. Congrats. I'm just proud to announce you as the student who comes to mind when I think tech. The other student didn't have me this year for computer science, but they showed still just that imagination, the creativity. They showed that a project can be put together using those core principles of computer science, and learning how animation and how 3D modeling works, putting together video games to make a project actually happen using those technology skills and making a difference. And I am proud to announce Cameron Goldsmith as the student who comes to mind when I think tech. Congrats, you guys are both awesome. And look at this picture of you guys back in my computer science class from a couple years ago. Yep. So again, congratulations both of you guys.
Good evening. Work-based learning is a student's opportunity to apply what they have learned in the classroom to the workplace in an on-the-job experience where students must dedicate at least 90 hours at their work site. This student that I'm about to name completed over 360 hours throughout their high school career. Beginning in their sophomore year, this student had a job shadow at Silicon Forest Electronics. Then, even after obtaining a paid position at a local restaurant and eventually becoming a supervisor, this student still had the desire to grow professionally in their chosen field and ended up completing 2 internships while working at the restaurant. As a junior, this student held an internship at the Port of Vancouver, where they collaborated with a project management team on real developments that will shape our community for years to come. As the student's supervisor stated while the student was in this position, this student brought a strong desire to learn and displayed a consistent, friendly, and professional presence every day. Then as a senior, this student held an internship with the Transportation Department of Clark County. According to the supervisor in this position, the students' enthusiasm allowed them to dive into challenging aspects of coding database to provide enhanced graphic interfaces for the server-based software that the county uses to manage the traffic signal systems. The supervisor added that this student demonstrated maturity, intelligence, and a positive demeanor. The county office appreciated this student's attitude, approach to work and life, and brought an infectious enthusiasm to the job. I am so proud and excited to present the award for Outstanding Senior in Work-Based Learning to Fahad Ahmad. Congratulations and good work.
Good evening. My name is Audrey Abbott. On behalf of the Spanish Department, I would like to congratulate all of the seniors on their perseverance and enthusiasm around learning Spanish. Although I cannot see you all in person, I hope you know how proud we are of each of you. In particular, I would like to spotlight one senior who exemplifies the qualities of a language learner. This person has been instrumental in supporting our Spanish program here at iTech by leading the open house in Spanish for prospective students, teaching lessons in Spanish classes, and translating in our community. They have shown excellence by coaching our own Mr. Mead through his speeches in Spanish with patience and encouragement. The Spanish Excellent Award goes to Josh Ramos.
Hello, class of 2020. I wish I could be there. I'm really proud of you guys and I love all of you a lot. The reason I'm kind of not there is my son had an open heart surgery this year, successful surgery, and so we're trying to keep him safe with all the health crisis going on. I'm here to present the Physical Education and Health Award. There's a lot of great nominees, and I wish I got to teach you all 4 years because I think you're all really special people and their big things are ahead. The student I chose is somebody that I feel like has a real love for fitness and sports, but also really takes a pride in working hard at school, making a difference in their college classes, and helping other people within the school and being a big part of the learning community. So the person I chose is Garrett Howe. Congratulations. You're a special person, and I think big things are ahead, and congrats Garrett, and congrats class of 2020.
Now, this next award that I get to announce is for the Best Team Player Award. Now, this is another one of those awards where I know there are many of you guys that fall into this category. So it is a challenge. And I felt that in my exposure to some of these individuals, I felt that there were two that really rose to the top for me for really displaying this ability to be a team player. Sometimes a little more behind the scenes because they aren't really taking the glory, but I really admire that. So the first award for this Best Team Player goes to Brianna Matekovic. Brianna, you have displayed this capacity to just be so genuine and wanting to help. And I remember many times when I had you in yearbook class that you were willing to really go the extra mile for that class just to make sure that we got done what we needed to get done for the school. And what I found so truly admirable, though, about Brianna is that she was willing to even go beyond and be a part of the yearbook, even when she wasn't even in yearbook. And she wanted to make sure that it was actually coming together well and wondered if she could have any role in it. So I felt that, Brianna, you are deserving of this award for being a great team player. Your ability to be coached and to be led, and your ability to take initiative when that's necessary are two awesome traits to have. And I wish you all the best in your future, Brianna. As you go forward, please be in touch with us. There is a second individual, though, that I also thought was well deserving of this award, and this one goes to someone that he had me in yearbook, he had me in photography, he had me in art. This was someone that really showed a desire to be a part of a team. He worked well with others. He's an excellent friend, I know, to many of you guys. And he has this ability to really be an encourager and to be a support. So in addition to those traits, this person also is willing to go the extra mile and take a role in things that it's just a matter of being a part of something bigger than himself, as in yearbook, and really trying to make something that is for everybody. And that was something that he really wanted to be a part of and wanted to make sure was done right. So this next award goes to Peyton Gordon. So Brianna and Peyton, you guys are both the recipients of this year's Best Team Player Award. Congratulations.
Good evening. The recipient of the overall STEM award this year goes to an individual who excelled in science, technology, engineering, and math, not only at iTech, but also in college courses at WSU Vancouver. They enjoy all things computer, science, engineering, and math, and have represented iTech through both Science Olympiad and iTech Robotics. This year's overall STEM award goes to Weston Goff. Congratulations, Weston.
This last award is the overall STEM, and thank you, Cindy, for the first overall STEM. There's a second one that just like shows off the skills, has the science, has the technology, has the engineering, has the math, and understands the project-based learning and can put them all together. And so I'm just like continually impressed with this student. It shouldn't be a surprise to hear this student's name again, and I'm just so proud and honored to announce Cameron Goldsmith as the student who wins this award. Congrats, I'm so proud of you. I'm excited to see all the awesome things you go and do. And with that, congrats. Back to Zach for one last thing.
We have one additional recognition we'd like to give. The following seniors have spent all 7 years in the iTech program. They have received a purple cord. Our 7-year seniors are Michaela Barger, Shelby Beenerth, Spencer Bierke, Nathan Bowen, Tierra Butler, Aiden Craig, Carson Davis, Sonia Duran, Parker Fisk, Weston Goff, Peyton Gordon, Fahad Hamad, Garrett Howell, Gabrielle Carber, Brianna Matekovich, Vincent Pettis, Liam Roberts, Gary Smith, Corbin Thomas, Cassandra Vogel, and Sophia Zabel. Congratulations. I will now turn it over to Mr. Mead for the closing remarks.
To the seniors, on behalf of the staff at Vancouver iTech Preparatory, it has been a privilege and an honor to share your accolades with your parents, family members, and friends. Much credit is due not only to the commitment, time, and energy that you've put in over the years, but also your family as well. Through their support and love, you have blossomed into our future, and I have solace in knowing our future is in your hands. Seniors, please help me recognize your parents, family members, and friends for all of their support, without which you would not be here today. I also wanted to remind you that we have 2 more celebrations for the seniors in August. August 3rd is our senior send-off, and August 14th will be our graduation ceremony. Information is on the senior calendar and on our website. Thank you for joining us this evening.